Hey, how you doing? It's Gaz from Forever Strong Fitness and Performance, and I've got a simple question for you. Do you feel like you are stuck on the weight loss, fat loss hamster wheel? Do you feel like you just keep going and going and going and you don't know what you're doing, you're not seeing any results? Well, if so, then you're probably making a number of mistakes. So yeah, we get plenty of people that come into the gym here at Forever Strong, and one of the first things that we do is review what they've been doing in the past, and we've come up with a number of key mistakes and challenges which people are finding themselves in. Okay, mistake number one then is that one of the big things that we see is people want to go on a fat loss regime and they just start doing cardio. They either go into the gym, they get on the treadmill, they get on the stair climber, one of the machines, they work for about 5 minutes going at a sedate pace, which isn't really breaking a sweat. They're chatting to the mate, they then get distracted, they then don't do anything else, they go into the sauna, they go home, they feel as though they've worked hard, and they'll probably reward themselves, treat themselves, which is a different story altogether. And they wonder why they're not losing any weight or fat loss. Or it could be conversely that you do loads of cardio, you do feel as though you've put in a shift, but it's just not working the way you want it to work, and then you're not getting that tone look that you want to get. Well, this is because cardio in itself is not a great tool in isolation for fat loss and looking good. Now, yeah, great. Cardio will get you results and it will strip you some weight down, but it should be used in conjunction with resistance training exercise to get that toned, slender, lean look that people are after these days. Okay, classic mistake, which is number 2 here in the book, is looking at fad diets. And people come in and they tell me they've done the Cambridge diet, they've done the California beach diet, the 17-day diet, whatever, the shake diet, the Nutri-Plan, I don't even know what half of these things are called, okay? Look at it this way. There's a reason why they are so successful, as in they are all earning mega bucks. There is also a reason why you keep turning back to them. Okay, because they are such short-term fixes. Okay, yes, they do get you some results. However, those results come at a cost. You have to eat like a mouse to be on them. You drink most of your meals, which is not good for you. It's not great. They're devoid of tons of minerals and nutrients which you starve in yourself. They're devoid of things which make your body function. There's a reason why you only stick to them for 3 to 4 weeks, because they are so hard to do. And life is not about getting to that next 4-week point and then letting it all go again, and then getting to that next point and letting it all go again. The fad diet industry feeds off your insecurity, okay? It wants you to do that diet. It then wants you to go back to your old ways and then become reliant on it again afterwards, okay? So the advice to you here is simple. You need a sustainable, long-term thought process towards the food you stick in your mouth. Okay, mistake number 3 is the all or nothing approach. Yeah, that seems to be common and very popular these days. People go on a diet and their first mindset switch is, right, I'm going to be dead good, I'm going to be strict, I'm going to cut this out, I'm going to cut that out, I'm not going out, I'm going to stick myself in my room and I'm going to be isolated from the world for 28 days because that's all it's going to take. How many times have you done that? How many times have you lasted more than 4 or 5 days? How many times have you got to the weekend and you've had a phone call from a mate and said, right, we're going out, you coming? Or husband comes home or wife comes home and they've got a takeaway and goes, I didn't have time to do anything, so I brought this home. And you go, oh, well, that's it, ruined. And then you go back to square one and you almost forget the diet. Does that sound familiar? Well, if it does, this is you, okay? You try and cut out the wine, you try and cut out all the what you class as treats, the biscuits, the chocolate, you know, the cakes. You cut it all out your life. You know, the story of Adam and Eve has been going through time for a reason. It's a message, it's a story about temptation and how we all succumb to temptation. We can't get away from it. I myself enjoy ice cream, I enjoy apple pie, I enjoy custard. However, I managed to stay lean all year round. I'm not genetically like this. I've got pictures of me being quite a chunky monkey. okay, with my belly hanging over my belt and an onset of mood starting, okay? So I've got to work hard at this thing. However, I don't try and cut everything out of my life. Most of my diet is 80% right. So I'm not having an indulgence treat on Saturday night and then saying, oh, it's ruined, I might as well wait till Monday again. And before Monday, I'm going to eat a rubbish bin full of junk food because I'm going to be great on Monday and I'm not going to allow myself any more of this stuff. That mindset doesn't work. That's what's keeping you on the hamster wheel, and you need to change your mindset, okay? Think forward and plan in points in your diet where you are going to allow yourself a social occasion, you are going to your mate's birthday, your mate's christening, that type of thing, okay? If you do that, then you will see long-term great success. Being aware you're making those mistakes, you can now do something about it. Get going. Like, comment, share below. If you've got any questions, post them below. I'll get back to you and we'll answer them the best we can. Visit our website, www.beforeverstrong.co.uk, and you can also email us at info@beforeverstrong.co.uk, and we'll get some answers to any questions you may have. We're here to help, and if you stay tuned over the next couple of days, you'll probably see a video from us again on how to overcome some of these challenges that you're facing with your fat loss and get yourself off that hamster wheel and stop being reliant on these fad diet industry money makers that are just feeding off your insecurities.